possibly Cody being an NWA champion, just like you once were.
for a whole sneeze, I think. Look, I am so incredibly proud of, and the guys, Cody and the entire All In gang, that they, quite frankly, had the stones to even attempt to do this. Because I always consider myself as somebody who's willing to push the boundaries. I don't think at that stage of my career I would have, laid my own money on the line to take that chance. And if I had, probably would have lost a shitload of money. This is a phenomenal thing these kids have done. And understand, when I say kids, I don't mean in any way condescending. I mean, because I'm that old. These guys have really swung for the fences and hit it out of the park. It's impressive to watch. And the fact that the fans have responded in this way, tells me what I've always believed, that wrestling has not died. Sports entertainment is on the wane, but wrestling, as we saw it not only at the All In show, we saw it on the Kenny Omega show that I don't know how much has been covered, but the show that he had in Florida that did so well, and the upcoming Ring of Honor New Japan show in Madison Square Garden. All of these are representative of the fact that wrestling fans out there all over the country are screaming, "We want wrestling," and getting it back. Now, about Cody, I'm a bit of an impartial fan here, or a bit of a partial fan, I should say. I learned so much from his dad, and didn't even know at the time that I was learning, but learned so much from his dad, and grew up as such a fan of the business when his dad was like one of the guys, one of a select few you can count on probably the fingers on one hand, excluding the thumb. So to see his son Cody now following in that and showing the same kind of irreverence that Dusty had, the go for it attitude that has been lost in the business in so many ways. To see him doing that, and his, the entire All In gang, and selling that building out in 26 minutes, I tell you, it does my heart so good to see that, because it reiterates to me and confirms to me what I've always believed, that those wrestling fans hadn't died. They hadn't been sucked up by a UFO. They are still there. And now that they're being given a product that they want to see, you see them turning out in droves. Keep in mind, All In sold out that building in 26 minutes, and that's one city. Now, augment that over the country, and I think you can begin to see what I'm saying when you look. You guys know the numbers. I've reiterated them how many times here on the show. The 50 million fans that have tuned out. Well, you take 11,600 from Chicago, another 20+ thousand in New York, and so many here, so many that you go right around the country and see. I think it's very possible and quite plausible that those guys and those entities like New Japan and Ring of Honor could very conceivably go to every major city in this country and do the same thing. So I even though I'll be on the other side of the planet, you can damn sure bet that I'll be keeping a close eye on All In to see how the show goes, to see what the outcome and the results are. And as in fairness of full disclosure, I managed Nick Aldis, a few times in House of Hardcore, Tommy Dreamer's House of Hardcore. I'm also a big fan of his. I think Nick, he exemplifies a lot of what's right in our business. And so to see these two going head to head on such a momentous night as All In, it's one of these few times that you wish you could be in two places at once, that you wish you could be at All In at the same time you're in Australia. But, I'm looking forward to really big things coming out of that. And regardless of who wins that match, I think the fans are going to get one fucking hell of a show that night.